Paul, the owner of the exceptional brand here, powered by EXP, with an absolute honor, beyond privileged, to welcome and say Samantha McBride, welcome to EXP. How you doing?
I'm fantastic. Thank you, Barry. Thank you for such a wonderful welcome.
I underplayed it and understated the welcome, to be honest. You know, we've known each other for a little bit here, and I am beyond excited. But right now, listen, for those who maybe are not familiar, where in this wonderful world are you? And can you give a little intro and backstory to you, who you are, and your journey here in real estate and estate agency?
Yes, absolutely. Well, I'm in beautiful South Africa, in Cape Town. So we've got the beach, the sun. It's just absolutely gorgeous this time. A little bit about myself. I started in real estate because of sales, actually. I owned a small boutique wine telesales company for a few years. Had a lovely client ask me, do you have any properties for sale in Stellenbosch? That's actually our wine hub in South Africa. And luckily, my apartment block that I was living in, the owner had subdivided and was selling them off. And my journey began because I sold him 2 of those apartments. And from there, I just realized that I had an absolute passion for real estate, and having sales skills and telesales skills, I knew I could really excel in this industry. Yeah.
And you haven't looked back since then. And obviously the beauty of this is everything, and how I've always seen EXP is kind of an addition and an amplification to already running an existing business. And you are bringing your own business here over to EXP. So can you tell us a little about that as well?
I'm very excited to bring my business over to EXP, because what I really love about EXP is that I can still have my company name, but I can be empowered by the systems and programs that EXP has to offer. So for me, it makes sense, to bring my business over. And I'm very excited to just have that backing. I'm so impressed by EXP's, the amount of marketing that they offer. I mean, if you're going on a listing presentation and you can provide your client with so many services, it's, different legal competition. It's a no-brainer to bring your company over and truly able to beat the competition when you're doing your listing presentation, because of the marketing, because you have somebody backing you, a global company, not just yourself. And your small team, which is exciting. Yeah.
Well, thank you. We were talking about the luxury side of the business as well, and kind of the higher price, higher end properties. So talk a little about what that is, what that's looked like for you in the luxury space, and then what the next year, 3-5 years look like in the luxury space for you as well.
Wow, the luxury space. What an area to be in South Africa. When I started in real estate, I started at a lower end of sales. I think a lot of agents do that when they start out. You have to build your confidence. But if I had to go back in time and give myself advice, I would have started in luxury from the very beginning, because it's the same word, like it's fantastic people. The people that I really, really like is that. And I'm fortunate enough to be in Cape Town. And Cape Town in South Africa is the luxury hub of South Africa. So I have the privilege of selling in the Atlantic seaboard. If anybody listening doesn't know the Atlantic seaboard, please go Google it, because it's just absolutely beautiful. Beaches, stunning people, just gorgeous. So over the next year, though, I have a goal to sell 40 of the luxury property within a certain price bracket, because firstly, you need to have a goal when you're in the luxury division. You need to have a system and processes. And with EXP, and with your help, Barry, thank you very much, we can build those systems so that I can win all those listings when I go on any luxury appointment. Luxury is not as complicated as it seems. It's just about discipline and being consistent. That's really, really the key. So together with you, together with EXP, I think that this next year is going to be incredible. So I'm incredibly excited to make myself a luxury branded agent and to build my business, together with you.
Well, I think the two words you mentioned in this space, which are massively underutilized, discipline and consistency, is one thing I've always admired, appreciated about you and your business, even prior to now, is your strategy and your approach to property and how you do it and the self-discipline you have within. How did that come to be? Was that from prior business and sales? Is that just you and your personality? How did you have this approach you've done to obviously create the success you've already done?
I wish I could say that it's, something I was born with. It's just my personality. No, definitely not. How it came to be is through massive amounts of focus, actually. So in other words, I have a goal, and every day I would focus on that goal. That helps me stay disciplined because I have a reason why I'm actually doing this at the end of the day. So what I found is in the past, yes, I've been undisciplined in my previous wine business. That was my very first business that I had. And to get out of that, every single day, I had to tell myself, what am I doing this for? Why am I doing this? And what interesting thing happens to your brain when you constantly reminded why you're actually doing something. It gets you into action. It gets you moving. It gets you going. So, for me, it's not natural. I would not say that, but I would say that with my goal and with my vision and my dream, it helps me stay consistent, and it helps me stay disciplined. That's really ultimately what I've done. Also, being around people that they themselves are very disciplined. I've got a very good friend. He is a personal trainer, bodybuilder, incredibly interesting man because he's doing calisthenics. I don't know if you know calisthenics. Anyhow, so it's a very different way of bodybuilding, not using weight, using your own body weight. But he calls himself Mr. Consistency. So what I've done is call myself Mrs. Consistency.
That's great.
And that has really helped me. I know it's small little tricks you do to your mind, and it actually helps. It actually changes the way you think. Yeah.
I love that. I think the power of body resistance is huge. And the funny thing is, I've told everybody my success in property is typically not from what I learn inside, it's from the other businesses from the outside. And like you say, you're guilty of who you surround yourself with and the rooms and the people, you're in a very, very good place. So you have your goals, you have your excitement, you have your reasons. Where do you expect in the next year? You have when you reach your goal, which you put out there as well, what does then at the end of that year, what does that look like for you for the following year or the following couple of years for you and your business?
That is an excellent question. Excellent question. What I would like to see is global reach, not just locally in South Africa. I would really like to see myself being able to build relationships worldwide, but I would need a team. There's no way I can do this by myself. That is the show. So I would like to build a team that complements the branding that I am wanting to present to the South African market and eventually to the world. So right now, yes, it's me and two other people. So we're quite small. But the goal is to be able to build a big team using EXP, using all of the models, using all of the training, using everything that you guys have to offer. I know I can take on new people. And with your help, Barry, I know that we can find people to join the team to build what I hope to see in the future with my luxury brand. I would like to be the top agent in the Atlantic Seaboard. That is something I'm aspiring to do. And I think that there's opportunity there. I think there's always opportunity, even in a saturated real estate market. So I think that, like I said, with consistency, I could take over the Atlantic Seaboard.
I have no doubt that I think your past experience and discipline and consistency goes to show that too. So final question, I guess, if anybody wants to reach out for you either for property needs, looking, selling, Cape Town or beyond, and also maybe to learn more about why you have partnered your business directly with EXP, what are some parting words of wisdom and what's the best way for people to directly reach out to you?
Well, my parting words of wisdom is if you have a goal, don't sit back and wait for it to happen. Make it happen. You've got the power to do it. We've got a mind. We're incredible creatures. We're incredibly resilient. When things go wrong, we know how to get back up. We are resilient beings. So I would say if you have a goal, no matter what it is, bring it to the forefront. A goal is only given to somebody that is ready to achieve it. So you can do it. And then if you are wanting to get hold of me, please pop me an email. You can WhatsApp me, you can SMS me, you can email me, whatever method you prefer. All of my contacts, I don't know, Mary, if you have stations at the bottom or how do you normally work? Yes, okay. So all of my contacts will be available to you, and you're welcome to get hold of me if you'd like to, if you would like to sell your property, buy a property, or if you're just looking for advice. I believe that, advice is free, and I am here, and I'm here to help, and I'm here to serve.
Very few people better. I'm always appreciative of your time. I'm really excited about what the future holds for you, for all of us, and you and your business. So Samantha, final public welcome and thank you.
Thank you so much, Barry. Thank you for your time. Thank you for this opportunity.